Hey friends, Jennifer here with Moreau Family Farm. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel today. Today is Passover, and I made a wonderful lamb leg roast that I did get from the store. It was an Australian lamb leg, and I marinated it in mojo seasoning, which is something I've never had before. Growing up, my mom would make a leg of lamb, and she would just put like rosemary, garlic, thyme, olive oil, salt, pepper, stuff like that. But I thought, you know, we eat so much Cuban food in this house, and I might as well try a Cuban recipe and see how it comes out. And I have to say, it was absolutely amazing. So we celebrated Passover, and you know, it was really nice. We said some things about it and said some prayers and stuff like that, and then we ate our bitter herbs, which we had spinach and some salad, and it was just really nice. And I really just wanted to share that with you. But while I'm on here, I also want to let you guys know that we did sell a few of our goats. So the other day we sold Hazel, and I'll post some pictures. So Hazel, Mocha, and Java. Mocha and Java are Hazel's daughters from last year. So they were all sold together, which is pretty cool. This little girl, which is Halo, we were debating on if we were going to keep her or not, but we are downsizing our herd. So Halo here actually has a new home. They already have a deposit on her. And the other one that has a deposit on them, hi little girl. Not this little girl. I don't know where he is. One of Hope's little boys, the little one that looks like Olive's little girl, which, as you guys know, there's a deposit on her too. So she's going to be going to her new home soon. Halo's going to be going to a new home soon. And one of Hope's little boys is going to be going to a home. Oh, he's over there sleeping. Let me see if I can zoom in. There he is, right there. Ow, somebody's biting my elbow. Ouch. And then this one right here, that's also one of Hope's little boys, and he is starting to become really, really sweet. So he's looking for a new home. This little girl right here is super sweet, loves attention, but she will nibble at you in order for you to give her some attention, which is kind of annoying, but she's super, super sweet. She just really wants to be loved on. But she's looking for a new home still. Hazel's two little boys from this year are looking for homes, and that's these two right here. This gray one's starting to try to become a little bit friendlier. He may let me pet him. He let me pet him earlier. And, you know, it's just spending time with them. And when I work during the week, it's really hard to come out here because it's late, and then I got to cook dinner and stuff like that. But on the weekends, I'm always trying to stay out here. Right now, I'm literally sitting on the grass and just kind of hanging out with them. And if they want to come up to me, they can. And if they don't want to, they don't have to. Hope's little boy, that one right there, he's getting friendlier. He's kind of a loner, though. I don't know why, but he likes to sit off by himself somewhere. But he likes to come up to me and then jump on my lap, but then doesn't really want me to pet him too much. Sometimes he'll let me pet him, sometimes he won't. It just depends on what kind of mood he's in. And then I'm still trying to get Hope's little girl to become a little friendlier, but they're still young. They won't be ready for their new home until May 8th, I think. So we've got a little bit of time left to work with them. And usually it doesn't happen until they're about 6 to 7 weeks anyways. So all the other ones, except for this one, she's an exception to the rule. Some of them are super friendly as soon as they're born, and some of them, it just takes a little bit longer. But this one here was a singleton, meaning that her mama only had one baby. And if you guys remember, her mom is Java, and she was trying to reject her in the beginning. So we were spending a lot of time with her, making sure that she was getting nursed properly and getting enough milk and stuff like that. So she's just really taken to us. So her new home has 2 kids, and they are going to absolutely just love her because she is the best of the best. Aren't you? Yes. She was always, yep. She's like, no, you're not done petting me yet. You're not done. The boys decided to wake up. So the boy is the one that's walking towards us right there. And he is the one that I was saying has a new home. But he won't go home until he's ready. But they do have a deposit on him. And Hope's little girl over there still needs a home as well. So we have 3 girls that need a home. And we have 4 boys that currently need homes. And this one here is really one of the only boys that we've had that does not have blue eyes. Or I should say one of the only kids. The only other kid that did not have blue eyes, as crazy as it is Olive's little baby, which looks just like him. So it's so funny how those 2 are the only 2 that had brown eyes, and the rest were all blue eyes. Hope's little girl is so cute. Look at her. She is so adorable. And this little guy is so cute too. See, they're thinking about liking me, but they're not sure yet. So today, spent a lot of time with the goats, did a bunch of different things around the house. We also moved the fencing for the goats. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but it was going this way, and we now moved it this way. So they have all that extra grass over there to eat. Also, a bunch of the goats got their hoofs trimmed today. So, as you can see, I'm apparently a very special person right now, because I've got all the goats around me, even the ones that aren't really used to me. Like that little one right there. He's getting better though. They all will be ready. When it's time, they'll be ready. He is much bigger than his siblings. He has definitely just outgrown them immensely. Look how much taller he is from his sister. Nonetheless, his brother is tiny, but he was a runt. I have a feeling that he's going to turn out to be a really nice looking buck. But yeah, this guy, he's going to be a real handsome dude too. You can't keep jumping up like that. No, little girl. I know you love my shirt, don't you? Look at them all fighting. Fighting for those teats. You get plenty. You're so much bigger than your brother and sister. Yeah. You get plenty of food. Share. You're so cute. You're just a cute little guy. Yeah. Isn't he adorable? Look how cute he is. Yeah, I know. They're so adorable. I just absolutely love them. I'm going to miss them all so much when we're done with goats this year. And I mean, I don't know if we're getting out of goats forever. That'd be a hard thing to say. I just love them all so much, and they love me. Like, even though they don't come up to me, not all of them do. I would say it's 50-50. Half of them come up to me and want my attention, and the rest of them are like, I think I like you, but I'm not sure yet if I want you to touch me. But we are getting there. But whenever I start to walk out of this pen, all of them are going to be right here like, where are you going? You're our friend. We've been making friends with you. Don't leave us now. This one likes to suck on my fingers. He's super cute. He's going to be super friendly really soon. Over there eating their minerals, which is super good for them. Come here. Like, oh, come here. See, he wants to. He wants to be friends with me. He just doesn't want me to pet him yet. He'll let me touch his chin. And, yeah, when I go to, like, reach around and touch his back, he runs away, so. But he's getting there. Him and his brother both. That's his brother. Oh, this little girl. She's sweet. This is Piper's little girl. This one and the little, gosh, I want to say buckskin, but anyways, those two are Piper's little girls. You're cute. You're cute. You look like Hope. Yeah. Even though you don't belong to Hope, you look like Hope. Yes, you do. You're a good girl. You're a good girl, and somebody's gonna love you. Yeah. I just wanted to give you the update on trimming the hoofs and moving the fencing around for them to make sure that they get plenty of fresh grass. And you can really tell where they've been. And that line, there's like a ridged line. It's been a nice, quiet, relaxing weekend for the most part. Yesterday we are starting to make some flower beds. We had a bunch of concrete block left, and I'm gonna paint this white, but before I do that, we are gonna be painting the house. So I think before we do anything else to finish off this bed here, we are going to paint the house white, and I'm going to work on getting some paint up hopefully during the week, but we'll see how that goes. And then we're going to paint this white on the bottom and stain the top of this as well. So it's going to be pretty good. I don't know why that block is in the center there. That's just there. But we're going to fill the bottom part with sticks and stuff that can break down, rather than using a bunch of like potting soil and stuff like that. But eventually this is going to be a nice little flower garden here. And we were thinking about maybe even putting another small one right here against the wall. And if not a garden bed, like maybe at least some flowers or something like that. Maybe some stuff over here on the side. This, I didn't realize that we had something growing over there by the steps, but apparently there was broccoli that was growing over there, and I thought it was a weed. So it's starting to die, but there is a little bit of broccoli that is starting to grow on it. So I hope it does come back, but I don't know if it's gonna take well. We ended up putting it in a pot, and we're just praying for the best on that. Our mango tree, we stuck that in a bigger pot, and my irises are starting to bloom a little bit, and I'm still waiting for my special iris. We got to clean up all of this stuff. A lot of this stuff was sitting over here, so we've got to just get all this stuff picked up and put away. We have lemon balm that came back from last year, which lemon balm is relentless, so we knew it was going to come back. I'm really hoping that my special iris does sprout. I'm trying to see if I see any fresh ones, but I don't see anything yet. And I think this is another lavender one, but we'll see. It's got to come out eventually. And there's only one other thing that we did this weekend as far as farming and gardening goes, and that is we had planted our plum tree. So we planted our plum tree, so hopefully this thing starts taking off. It looks pretty healthy considering it's been in a really small pot for like the last year. But the leaves are growing, and it's doing it. I think it's going to do pretty good right here. Let me ask you, have you guys ever seen these before? Do you know what these are? These are called Rattle Snake Tails, and they're actually really, really good for you. You might be saying, what are you talking about good for you? Like, what are you supposed to do? Actually, you guys, you're supposed to eat them. If you clean them up, right now they're kind of soft because we did this yesterday, and they started to get a little, I guess, spongy, I guess is what you can call this, or rubbery. That would be a better word. They kind of got a little rubbery. But when you first dig them up, they're super, super hard, and you just wash all the dirt off of them. You can eat them raw just like that. Or what we found is really, really good is if you pickle them. Literally, if you have, let's say, an old jar of pickles in your refrigerator, you can just use that pickle juice and leave these in there for like a couple of weeks, and they taste so good. They're really crunchy, and they taste like a pickle, or like maybe a pickled radish. They're a little bit more earthy, but they have a really nice crunch and a really good flavor. And how do you find them, Zion? Zion is the one that digs them up for us, but he's going to have to tell you all about it, because I honestly don't know how he knows where to look or where to find them, but he always knows how to find them. He's playing. I don't know what he's playing, but he's playing something. Can you tell me how you normally dig up the... And don't mind the outfit. This is the weekend outfit, right? The weekend play outfit. Right. So tell me, what is it that you're looking for when you start digging in the ground? You just dig anywhere?
you gotta look for the plant first.
Where's the plant? What's the plant look like?
So, hold up, I gotta go find it. Okay. So first, it has like these kind of curved, spiky edges. Right, it's curved, but it's spiky. But
is there a lot of them here? Like, can you show me
right
some?
here.
Don't pull it out. Let me see it in the ground. So which one is it? This one right here? Okay. So you mean to tell me that if you dig right here underneath this plant,
maybe like 2 inches, you'll find.
And you're sure that's it?
Yeah, but they gotta be bigger, so. Right, because we cut the grass.
Is it like this then?
No.
It's
See,
not that one?
No. See, these
are rounder.
Rounder, yeah. And
those are more long.
Yeah,
I see.
They're longer.
Huh. Interesting.
But if you dig like 3 inches under wherever that plant is, there might be like small ones or big ones.
So show me where you've dug up my yard already. I could already see the holes. Right there or right here?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
I dug up this one right earlier.
Yeah, so he's dug up this whole part of the grass here. He's dug up right here. Probably right here.
That's an ant.
Oh no, that's an anthill. Never mind. Be careful.
I know.
But anyways, we looked up, there's this guy on YouTube that does a lot of, like natural, oh gosh, the sun is blinding me, like natural things that you have growing in your yard. And we've seen those. I don't remember the guy's name. I know he wears glasses. He looks like someone that does like trail guides. He's usually wearing like a dark green or like an army colored green type outfit. And he's a younger guy, but I can't think of his name. You guys have probably watched him before, but he knows a lot of like natural remedies to things or plants that are healthy for you or natural and stuff that you can eat. He warns you what you can and you can't eat. But we knew when we moved in this house, we saw those little things and we would laugh and say, oh, look, they're grubs, knowing they're not grubs, obviously. But then we saw this guy doing this video on them and I'm like, those are the same exact thing that's in our yard. And we actually tried it and we're still alive. So we've been eating them now for a couple of weeks, I would say. And so I think we did more research on them last year and we weren't really sure what to do with them. But the pickling idea worked out really well. Wouldn't you say that out of all the things that we've done, we ate them raw. Right. We tried cooking them. We baked them.
Those taste like potatoes.
Yeah. So on one of the channels that I watch, they say one of their favorite ways to eat turnips is by baking them. Or, I'm sorry, it was radishes, was by baking them. And when I taste these raw, it tastes like a radish. So I thought, well, let's try baking them and see what happens. And they do. They taste a lot like a potato.
And you got to be careful with the plants because even the tops of the plant, the leaves, there's a different version. Like, you can eat the leaves. Like, because there's a flower that comes up.
Oh, right.
And there's a different type of flower. It looks basically like the same thing, but it's poisonous.
Okay. So if you let the plant grow, there is a flower that comes off of it. And you can eat the leaves or like make a tea out of the leaves. And it's supposed to be really good for you. We have not done that yet. We're going to. We know what the plant looks like because he's been digging them up now for like the last year. So he's gotten really used to knowing what the plant looks like, thank goodness, because I really don't. Obviously, I had to ask him. But yeah, if you have ever seen those little things like in your yard and you kind of see them popping out of the ground a little bit, pick them up, go wash off all the dirt on them and just kind of bite it. If you like turnips or radishes, you'll really like them because that's exactly what it tastes like. And I've never had a pickled radish or turnip before, but I would think that it's actually pretty good. But on that note, guys, I am done with this video for today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. And until next time, y'all be blessed. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.